And that's it.
And we're live.
It says the stream is live.
Welcome, everybody. Oh, there's two viewers. So if you see on the top left corner, the eye emoji, there's two viewers.
I don't see
Let's play a little music in the background. Welcome to Soft Power.
Oh, I'm going to join the chat. Let's see how I do that.
Hey, Tane. Do you see the chat?
Yeah, I do. I can't see all the viewers, but I can see the chat.
Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. Go ahead and, fill your cup of water, tea, beverages. Grab your yoga mat. Hey, Taylor. Hey, Jasmine.
Darn, I can't join the chat. I think I'm going to have to figure this out next time, so I won't be able to.
Do you see the chat activity?
I can see it, though. Taylor says, good morning. What's up, Taylor? Jasmine sends hearts. I'm sending them back. I can't type, but I got a mic.
We'll use our voices.
Okay. Well, I'm good on tech here.
Okay, awesome. I'm not really feeling this music, so I'm gonna change it again. So things that you'll need for today's session is a journal. Hey, Linda. A journal, your art supplies, some pens, some color pens, and your yoga mat. Welcome to the Soft Power Universe here on YouTube. This is Soul Play, and imagine this to be a cosmic playground. Stay high in the energy bank. Let us know where you're tuning in from. Drop some emojis of how you're feeling this morning.
I was trying to think about my emojis since I can't access the chat. Right now I'm thinking the blue slide has been coming up for me. And then I can feel it in like the corners of my mouth. I'm happy. And so like a smiley. I think a smiley emoji. Probably some insect too, maybe today a butterfly. And then fairy dust.
Oh yeah. Love. Oh, I also have some butterflies and fairy dust. Butterfly, fairy dust, heart emojis. We got folks calling in from 704 North Carolina, Catawba Nation and Territory. Folks from Long Beach, Tongvaland. That's where I'm calling in from too. Oh, dope. Okay, so how do you feel about getting our program started, Cindershilla?
Honestly, last night I was nervous. I was a little anxious. My sleep wasn't that great. I slept late. I woke up early, and I was texting you this morning, Flo, that I just let my mind wander, and I guess that's what it needed to do because I took care of myself. And I'm good. I'm present. I took a walk this morning. I looked through my camera roll and found a cute picture of me and Flo from Flo's visit, I think last month. It's been a little bit now. And listened to some good music, and Flo and I exchanged some lovely text messages. So I feel good. How did you spend your morning?
Lovely. For me, my morning kind of like starts with like last night because I'm currently taking a break from using cannabis, and my dreams have been vivid. My dreams have been surfacing things up from the subconscious. So a lot of dreams around family. So that's been like I've been waking up in the middle of the night for the past few days. Um, and it's interesting because it's like, oh yeah, cannabis does suppress the things that I don't want to feel or don't want to address. So I think like not smoking, it's bringing a lot up, and which is good because I feel like I want to be able to address um, these parts of me with tools that I've been learning. So really wanting to integrate some like cord cutting meditations in the evening and in the morning. So that's how I'm feeling. I'm a little tired, but I feel really, really grateful to be here. Really excited for this season 2 of So Play. Season 2 of So Play co-starring, because this is a season of creative collaboration and co-stars. Because you know what? We're all stars, right?
Yeah. Ooh. Flo, can I add to like where that came from? Why you and I keep saying that we're all stars?
Yeah,
Do I still need this mic?
I think it's fun. I mean, I like it.
Okay.
If the echo bothers you, you can turn it off and just use it as a prop.
Okay. So that folks who are joining us know, Flo and I are both working on using our voice more. So we're trying to speak louder. We're trying to speak more, just express ourselves more. That's something that we've been trying to hold one another accountable to. And so we share these mics. Okay, it's echoey. Okay, I'm gonna turn off the echo. That's an option. Okay, cool.
That's good. Oh, that's good. That's good.
I forgot, Flo, what was it? Oh, about us being all stars. So
all stars.
Yeah, I'm so grateful to be introduced to the soft power universe in this way, and where this like phrase that we keep saying that we're all stars, where that comes from, was that I was sharing with Flo that at my introduction to soft power, I don't know what event that was, Flo, but it was like the opening event at the opening.
The introduction to soft power on July 31st.
And I don't remember who it was. It was either Siobhan or Midori led us through a guided meditation, and what came up for me was that I was a star and that I was surrounded by stars. Like everyone around me was a star too. And so that's where I started thinking, wow, we're all stars, not just like, hey, now we're an all-star, but like we're all stars. And it's so lovely to co-star, to be in your sphere, to be around. So yes, thank you.
Cosmic being of light. Mm-hmm. We're cosmic beings of light. Let's go. I love that. We're all stars here, and that's what Soul Play is. A little bit about Soul Play. This is a session. Soul Play is a session for co-regulation and connection with each other and tapping in with our greatest and brightest light, our inner child, our inner self, our higher selves, and our creative spirit. So this is a season of co-creation and collaboration and co-stars. And I originally chose Saturday mornings because I just think back, one of my favorite things that I used to love was like Saturday morning cartoons. And so just imagine So Play is the new programming on the Soft Power TV. This is the vision. And we're your co-hosts, Flo, the Fairy Godsis, and Cindershilla.
Hey. And Flo and I were saying we're the Southeast Asian corner.
This is the Southeast Asian corner of the This is the Southeast Asian corner of the Soft Power universe, and everyone who's in the Soft Power universe is also welcome to play with us. So I just want to also ground us that like this is our, like echoing what Sheila said, this is our practice of using our voice, and we want to like introduce the cue power up, to help help increase our value to you all. Because sometimes I can mumble, I can be like, I can talk soft, but I know that I need to power up too. So we're gonna use that cue to power up.
In other words, say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Express yourself. Express yourself. This is our somatic cue for expressing ourselves.
Yes.
Yes. Shout out to our Southeast Asian siblings. Yes. And yeah, we'll introduce ourselves a bit more later, but that's a big thing that Flo and I have in common, and in our friendship that has been only a few months, but has been really meaningful to us both, right? That's, I think, something that brought us together to a lot of our shared history, shared lifetimes, really. Well, anything else you want to say in bringing us in with our introduction before we move into the rest of what we're doing today?
We talked about soul play. We talked about season 2. We did a brief introduction.
Did you get a chance to introduce yourself, Flo?
Okay, I'm gonna do that real quick.
Okay, yeah.
I just got one line. I'm Flo, the Fairy Godsis of the Self Power Collective. And I'm also the founder of Soul Bloom, which has been my personal journey of coming back to myself, coming back to my soul, and what brings me joy. And I think that's my introduction, my short introduction.
You are multitudes. You are multitudes, Flo. I'm proud of you for fitting that into one sentence. Like I was saying earlier, I'm really grateful to be welcome to the Soft Power universe in this way. And to introduce myself, I want to share that I come from the lands originally stewarded by the Tongva people. Today known as Long Beach, California, and but I'm calling to you all from Phoenix, Arizona, where I moved to recently. I am a descendant from the lands of the children of the Naga, also known as Cambodia. So I'm a daughter of Cambodian refugees. In terms of like what I do, what my day-to-day looks like is I'm in a new chapter of my life, supporting my mom and transitioning into my role as a caregiver. And so yeah, lots of intergenerational healing that I hope that I can share wisdom from and share with you all throughout this season. And I'm also, being a daughter of Southeast Asian refugees, I think is like a big core part of my life. It's also related to the work that I hope to do as a PhD student in urban planning and gender studies. And what else? I'm also, I roll with we call ourselves a movement family called the Southeast Asian Freedom Network. Y'all can check them out on Instagram too. They're CFIN official, SEAFN. And CFIN is a group led by queer, trans, and femme folks who are fighting the fight around Southeast Asian refugee deportation. And so, yeah, other work that I've done other work too, but that's who I am, and I'm so grateful to be here sharing my passion for yoga today too with you all. And that's Muffy. Oh, my cat over there. So y'all might meet. Yeah.
Love, powerhouse, love. Thank you for being a representative and ambassador of your lineage. Showing up. Yeah, we're here to show up Okay, somatically right now, I feel a little. I always get nervous.
Deep breath.
Ah.
Before we move into your meditation visualization, if you'd like, Flo, I'm down to lead us in a breathing technique that I've been learning called Bot's breath. And yeah, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, literally psychic, because I have this on a note card. Box breathing.
Hey, we didn't even talk about this. Also, so that folks know, we did not coordinate outfits. We are just soul sisters and showed up wearing the same thing today. Bot's breathing came to me, Flo. In prepping for this week, I've been working on connecting to earth energy. It's Virgo season, right? We just had the Virgo new moon, and Bot's breathing came up as a way to ground our energy. So not the point, but like one of something that we gain from practicing Bot's breathing is cultivating an equal breath, an equal inhale and an equal exhale. So I'll just take 2 minutes, Flo. 2-3 minutes, Flo. Sounds good. So wherever you are, if y'all just want to find a seat, if you have a meditation cushion, that's awesome. So that you can have your sit bones higher than your knees. Otherwise, we're just going to be here for a little bit. So go ahead and take a seat. We're going to check in with your breathing, with your breath. Your inhale through your nose, filling up your belly. Your exhale out of your nose, emptying your belly. Inhale, exhale. With our eyes closed, we begin to bring our awareness to our inner eye, our third eye. And there, let's visualize a red box, a red square. This red square is associated with the root chakra. It's even on all 4 sides. That's what makes it a square. Let's keep it in our mind's eye as we continue to breathe in and out slowly through our nose. And on the next inhale, we bring our attention to the left upper corner of the square. Exhale. And on our inhale, we bring our mind's awareness across the top of the square, moving from left to right. And on our next exhale, we move down the square from that top right corner to the bottom right. And our next inhale, we move down into the left of the square. And exhaling, we move up again the square from the bottom left to the top left. Let's go ahead and take 2 more rounds on our own. So breathing in. And out at our own pace. Following the sides of the square. Take 1 more round around the square. So when you're done, I invite you to open your eyes and join us again. I hope y'all found that grounding as we equalized our breath.
Cindershilla.
How you feel, Flo?
I feel connected to my breath, my body, and I want to also invite folks, if you feel called, to give yourself a butterfly hug, to give yourself a big, big embrace. And I just want to share some affirmations that I have on my wall, because I feel like this is also a season of like stepping into our power. So I'm just going to share these affirmations, and you can repeat them in your mind, or also say them out loud. So each affirmation we're gonna pair with the breath.
I'll follow along. I'll follow along with you, Flo?
Yeah. Inhale in through your nose. Let's bring our hands up. T shape. Exhale. Give yourself a big embrace and say, I love myself.
I love myself.
Now start to give yourself a self massage. Say, I trust myself.
I trust myself.
Breathe in. I honor myself.
I honor myself.
I accept myself.
I accept myself.
And I value myself.
I value myself.
Thank you. Thank you for that warm introduction. We're going to actually continue connecting with our breath and our bodies, and we're going to drop into a guided visualization and meditation so that we can enter the soft power universe together, so that we can enter soul play together. So wherever you are, I want you to get even more comfortable. So if that means adjusting, grabbing a jacket, I'm a little cold right now, so I might grab a jacket.
I'm gonna have a sip of my coconut.
Okay, coconut.
Living with my mom, she cut open a coconut for me, which was very nice of her.
Grab my tea.
I'm so grateful. It's my offering to my ancestors today that I get to drink from. Gratitude.
I have some tea for my nervous system. It has like milky tops, tulsi, some rose for the heart, and lemon balm. And when I lead guided meditations, I really like to have music in the background. But because we can't stream music on our lives, I'm gonna type in the chat box a song for you all to play in the background, and have this song on repeat. It's called Beautiful. It's a song by Beautiful Chorus called Faith's Hymn. So you can put that song on loop. The guided meditation will be about 10 minutes. And let me
So I'm gonna put myself on mute and I'm gonna play Faith's hymn. I know you sent it to me this morning.
Okay. So find yourself in a cozy, comfortable position where you feel supported by your space, by your sacred items, by the earth beneath you. And before closing your eyes or lowering your gaze, I just want you to take a look around your space. Take a look around your living space, your sanctuary, your car, wherever you are, just coming into this role of being the observer. We're going to breathe in breaths of gratitude. So start to connect with your breath. Inhaling in through your nose. Breathe into your diaphragm. Breathe into your belly. Breathe into your spine. Breathe into your body with this breath of life. Fill up and slowly exhale out the mouth. Welcome any sounds, any sighs, any noises that needs to be released with your out breath. Inhale in through your nose, fill up your belly, your spine, your mind, your body with this breath of life. And slowly exhale out. Inhale in through your nose. Breathe in this breath of gratitude, this breath of clarity, of calm. And in your exhale, you can exhale out the nose or out the mouth, whichever you feel called. Release with your out breath what isn't supportive to your being. Release any worries, any doubts, any fears, thoughts of the future, of the past, any stagnation. Release with your out breath, with your sounds, with your voice. And allow yourself to drop into this present moment. Drop into the now and return to your center with your inhale. Filling up your diaphragm, your belly, your spine, your mind, your body with this breath. And slowly exhale, releasing what needs to be released. In your out breath. Allow yourself to arrive in this present moment and invite in spaciousness through your breath. Now, in your mind's eye, as you breathe in, imagine this bright light, this bright white light beaming from the sky and heavens above you. So inhaling in, allow this breath to fill your body and allow it to lengthen your spine. Allow the crown of your head to reach up towards the sky. Allow and then soften your jaws as you exhale. Soften your shoulders, relax the shoulders, relax the hips, relax the knees and the feet. Allow yourself to drop in a little deeper with your exhale. So imagining this bright white light beaming from the sky and heavens above you, hovering over your body. In your next inhale, we're going to breathe in this light. Slowly exhale. Let this light to slowly cover you, to protect you. Let the warmth and the power and the softness of this light to cover you. Allow this healing light to fill your body. Breathe in this life force, gratitude. Exhale. Send the breath down your spine, down your limbs, out through your hands, down. Send the breath down your feet, all the way to the soles of your feet. Inhale in this healing light. And exhale, send a hum, send a sound down your spine, down your feet, down the limbs. Continue cycling through these breaths of sending a vibration, sending this healing vibration of the light and your sound down your spine, down your body. And in your out breath, imagine roots growing from the base of your spine, growing from the soles of your feet, feeling even more connected to our first mother, Mother Earth. Feeling the connection to the space, the earth, the land. Allow yourself to soften with your exhale. And allow your roots to travel down into the earth, connecting to the earth's intelligence. Maybe your roots starts to move and travel according to your sound, your voice, your vibration. Your roots know how to move. It knows where to travel. Let it meet the rocks, the dirt, the critters, the sand, the water in the earth. Let it travel down, 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 feeling grounded and rooted into the core of you. Let your roots meet the mycelium, the roots of the underground that we are all connected to. Let your roots travel to the core of Mother Earth. Inhale in through your nose. You're breathing in this healing light, inhaling life. And as you exhale, imagine all the energy that needs to be released, that isn't yours, to be released through your roots, your personal cords to the earth. Let the earth support you. And on your next inhale, we're going to breathe in the earth energy. We're going to breathe in the earth's energy up your roots and cords and let the earth recharge you. Let this breath, this energy travel through the roots all the way up to the soles of your feet, to the base of your spine. Let it travel up and recharge your body, your energetic body. So imagine and feeling this connection with the skies above, the heavens above, and the earth below. Being recharged, you're being recharged, you're being restored. Now, in your mind's eye, start to visualize your higher self, your most centered, embodied self. Bring them into your awareness, bring them into your mind's eye. And right next to them is your younger self. Imagine your younger, it can be any version from your past. It can be your teen self, your inner child, whichever version is coming to you in this moment. Your higher self, which is your most centered, embodied self, and your younger self. They're standing right in front of you, and they have their arms and hands open, waiting for you. And you, without any doubt or worries, in full trust and faith, you take that leap and you take their hands. Okay, take their hands. And you, your higher self, your younger self, you all start to walk. Okay, start to walk, imagining in your mind's eye. You start to walk, and then you start to skip down the grassy fields, leading you to a tunnel. Okay, you're all standing in front of this like magical portal tunnel, and you all look at each other. There's a moment of hesitation. Okay, we want to acknowledge that moment of like of any fears. And your higher self and your younger self, they're fearless. They are fearless, and you just feel their love and their support and their courage. And so, holding hands, you all look at each other and you take that leap together. Leap into the tunnel, and you start to dance down the tunnel into the lights. Okay, and I don't know, it's cosmic speed, it's God speed in this tunnel. You dance into the light, into this protective space. Okay, we're exiting the tunnel now. We're exiting the tunnel and we're entering the soft power universe. We're entering our cosmic playground, a playground where we get to imagine and play. Take another look of your surrounding environments. What does it look like? Walk into this playground, the cosmic playground. And another surprise, all of your benevolent, bright and well ancestors, your benevolent, beloved spirit guides, animal guides, plant ancestors are gathered waiting for your arrival. They're cheering you on. They're like, welcome home, welcome home, welcome home. Welcome to the soft power universe, where we return to our intuition, our imagination, our body, and our voices. This is a journey of freeing our minds, feeling and freeing our emotions, and transmuting stagnation into life and creation. We're going to inhale in through the nose, fill up your body with the soft power frequency. And exhale, send the breath down your body, down to the feet, to the base of your spine. Welcome to the Soft Power Universe, where we create spaces for healing, transformation, and reconnection with your soul and spirit through somatic healing, body-based healing through voice, alchemy, through ancestral traditions and creativity. In the Soft Power Universe, we believe in attuning to the courage of the heart and the wisdom of the body. This is a frequency of love, of change making, and magic. So I'm going to ring us in with a mindfulness spell. And then Shilla will also ring us in with the mindfulness spell. And inhale in through the nose. Exhale out. You are now tuned in to the soft power frequency. So in your next exhale, you can start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your nose, wiggle your fingers. Eyes opened last. Just start to wiggle. Just start to wiggle. Wiggle ourselves back into the space, into our shared space. And when you're ready, you can roll over.
How are folks feeling? Is my mic back on? Yes, it is. Yeah, folks want to drop emojis or any words, even if it's one word, into the chat. That's cool. I'll ask my co-star Flo. Well, first, and journal. Flo saying journal.
Yeah, if you feel called to journal, any like visuals, any like words that came up.
And Flo, I think I was offering you my coconut through the screen just as gratitude to tell you thank you. Thank you for that wonderful visualization and meditation. You have such a gift. Thank you.
I love the word, feeling grand. Grand. I love. Something just came to me too.
What came to you, Flo?
Soul play is about taking up space and playing big. It's learning to take up space and play big. And we do that by dropping into the bodies and practicing with our voice. And practicing with our bodies.
And I see it in the chat too. Taylor says, open and hungry, tending to their needs first. So before we expand, we gotta tend to our needs, take care of ourselves, show ourselves loving kindness. That's our action, right? That's what
my former therapist would tell me we have to ground into the earth so that we can receive and expand.
My therapist, this was my
what
last.
What did tell you? What they said?
That Mother Earth feeds off of what we give her. She feeds off of our offerings, including our anxieties, our stresses, our fears, and she transmutes. That's the word that you used earlier. Some folks might say alchemize or recycle. She turns that into energy that we can receive. So I'm seeing how what we're saying the same but different things.
Yes.
They're connected in that way. Mm. Okay, Flo. Flo, what do you think? It's 10:47. We got till 11:30. Do you want to take a break or move straight into our movement practice?
Yeah, let's take a bio break. I can play some like music. We'll do a bio break. You can we're gonna get folks ready for our next activity of the next program, which is movement yoga with Cindershilla.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's going to close us out, huh? We chit-chatted earlier.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. And folks are welcome to continue journaling too. So, okay, sounds good. 10:48. We'll be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to use the restroom. How does 1 more minute feel? All righty. Welcome back from your little break. Stay hydrated. Gracias. We're going to transition into our movement practice with Cindershilla.
Yes. Wow. I am so grateful and so excited to lead y'all in movement practice right now. So I know we said for everyone, for folks to bring their mat. So find your place on the mat. My inspiration for the practice that I'm going to teach and share today is earth energy, which I think both Flo and I have been working on connecting on since in this season and around this episode. So we're going to focus on building a strong base and connecting with Mother Earth. And we're going to start out on all fours. I'm going to wait for a Flo for when Flo's ready too. And Flo, you'll help me out if I'm not projecting. You'll give me the symbol, the signal.
I'll be power up.
Okay, feel free to have yourself on unmute, Flo. So I
can
hear you. Yeah, because Okay. Do you have music, Flo, to play?
Do you want music, like instrumental music, or do you just want your voice?
Will you be able to hear me if we have music on? No, it's okay. I can do it without music.
I was thinking let's just use your voice today.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, y'all, so finding our place on the mat, we're gonna come down on all fours. And we're gonna spend some time just again building our base, finding our foundation. So having our hands and our knees on the floor. If y'all have if y'all have knee issues, please make sure to, you're welcome to bring a towel or blanket and just set those under your knees, just so that you feel supported by the earth, supported by your mat. And being down on all fours, we're gonna check for alignment, making sure that our wrists are directly under our wrists are under our shoulders. And our knees under our hips. And before we start, we're just going to take a few deep breaths here. So checking in with our bodies, starting to cultivate ocean's breath, ujjayi breath. So breathing in through our nose, filling our bellies and our bodies with breath, and exhaling slowly out of our nose. Again, breathing in through our nose. Slowly exhaling out of our nose. Coming back from our break. Breathing our bodies again. On the next inhale, we're going to start to engage our core. Bringing our navel into our spine. So we're getting ready to do some spinal activation. We're just focusing now on building our base. Exhaling slowly. And as we continue to breathe, we take time to acknowledge. At first, just notice all the surfaces that are touching our mat, that are greeting Mother Earth. These are those channels that Flo was talking about earlier, that Flo and I were discussing, in which we are replenished by the earth, and in which we give to the earth. Let's just take a minute to notice those surfaces. First, our palms, and how our palms are meeting the earth right now, making sure that our fingers are spread wide, with our middle fingers pointed directly to the front wall, the wall in front of us. Continuing to breathe out through our nose. Now bringing our attention to our feet behind us. And we can just kick, go ahead and kick your feet. Just waking up, telling Mother that we're here, that we see her, that we know that she's supporting us, and giving love to that side of our feet that really don't get it all the time. Our feet always do so much for us. Let's take a few more breaths.
You can also come down to your elbows.
Thank you, Flo. Yeah, we've been here for a little bit, so feel free to come down onto your elbows if you're getting a little tired. Now that we've spent some time getting into our tabletop pose, we can go ahead and just take some free spinal movement. So just paying attention to whatever, however your body is calling right now, and allowing yourself to move that way. I'll guide us in cat-cows in a little bit, but go ahead and give yourself what you need first. As you continue to breathe. Then our next inhale, we're going to take cow pose by dropping our bellies to the earth and slowly lifting and spreading our chest and our tailbone to the sky. Inhaling here. And on our exhale, we drop our tailbone and allow our neck to hang loose as we point our spine to the sky. We're going to move side two. Just finding our cat pose. Breathe in and out. On our next inhale, dropping down for cow pose. Exhaling to cat pose, pointing our tailbone to the ground and releasing our neck, allowing our heads to hang heavy. One more cat-cow at your own pace. And on our next after our next cat pose, we're going to take an inhale, coming back down to sit on our ankles and coming to child's pose. Bringing our hearts to the floor and bringing our head down to meet the floor. Just sitting back on our heels here. So as y'all stay in child's pose, I'll share that some of the grounding in child's pose that we're doing as we acknowledge all the surfaces that are meeting our mats. We're now bringing down our third eye to meet Mother Earth, and we offer our visions, the visions that Flo cultivated so clearly for us earlier in our visualization meditation, and we offer them to Mother Earth. That's the humility of child's pose. Continuing to breathe here and to rest. On our next inhale, we're going to split back up into our cow pose again, flexing our spine, giving ourselves that back bend to breathe in, exhaling into cat pose, dropping our tailbone and our head to the floor. And then inhaling for a flow into our child's pose. Bringing our forehead again to the floor, melting our heart space. And then flowing to scoop up as we inhale again into cow pose. So let's try that flow. So if y'all want, you can rest, come back up. Find your tabletop pose with our fingers spread wide. Hitting our back feet, breathing Mother Earth. When you're ready for the flow, let's go ahead and inhale as we look up and point our tailbones to the sky. Exhale as we flex our tailbone in, drop our heads. Inhaling into child's pose, dropping our hearts and our heads to the floor. Inhaling again into cat. So let's go ahead and do 3 of those just on our own pace. I'm starting to move like a snake. That's what I'm doing. Okay, and when y'all are done, just come back to sit on our heels. All right. Hey, Flo, how was that flow for you?
That was really good.
Good? Okay, I'm going to move. Sorry, go ahead, Flo.
I said that was magic.
All right. So next, thank you, Flo. I'm going to move us into just some somatic practice around, what did I say I was going to do? Shaking. I said that I wanted to shake, right? So I'm getting ready to move us into mountain pose. But before we go up the mountain, we actually got to let go. What are we letting go of, Flo?
Worries, fears, doubts.
Yes. And we're offering those, right? So we're going to release those through our heels. So go ahead and stand with your feet a little bit apart. It's about hips distance apart. And start to get loose, in your knees and bounce. And bring your arms into it. To make noise like Flo is on your exhale. Continuing to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth here. Yeah, if you do that and make your breath audible, it's going to sound like you're really tired. I'm tired of it.
I'm tired.
And just releasing, right? Shaking's kind of new to me, Flo. Do you have any cues? Anything to say about shaking?
You can start to twist and shake. Continue releasing through your sound, through your voice. Shake your limbs. Just shake the right arm. Let's reach to that right corner of the box, the red box. And then the left arm. Whew.
Sending the energy downward.
And shaking is one of the, it's actually a very primal, innate, instinctual response for mammals to shake after a stressful, traumatic event. So shaking is it's one of my favorite tools to reset my energy.
Mm-hmm.
And it just takes like 3 to 5 minutes. You could put on a song and shake whenever you're feeling like you're in a funk, like an energetic funk.
Mm-hmm. Remember, the point of shaking or somatically, what we're doing is we're sending the energy downward and we were releasing through our heels into Mother Earth. We're being supported by the earth. And so that's why it feels very grounding. I feel very grounded. And some of feeling grounded is letting go of the weights. I often have a lot of stress in my shoulders, and that's the weight of the world. So shaking allows to release some of that stress. So I think with that, I'm going to take a few deep breaths, make sure I'm in the frame. And I'm going to, again, spend some time just building a base before we move into our sun salutation. So I'm going to spend some time working with mountain pose. Been doing this for the last month, and it's helped so much with my alignment. So for mountain pose, I want y'all to come up to the front of your mat. I'm going to be sideways so y'all can see me. And go ahead and bring your feet together with your big toes touching if you can. And again, bringing attention to our feet, awareness, and our breath into our feet. This is our portal to our mat right now, our mat and Mother Earth. And we're going to treat it with a lot of care. So what I want us to do first is we're going to bring up all 10 of our toes off the mat, and spread them out. So lifting our toes up and spreading them out like we're amphibians. And then slowly lowering our toes back onto the mat, allowing our feet to spread. And then we can get up, tiptoe onto our heels, onto the ball of our feet, tiptoeing, lifting our heels, and then slowly letting our heels down, allowing our feet to spread, and knowing that we are firmly supported by the earth. Now checking in with our knees, giving our knees like a small micro bend, just making sure that we're not overextending or putting too much or putting stress on our knees. This is not a workout for our knees, right? We're supported at the very base. And from here to further support like alignment in our hips, we're going to, I'm actually clenching my booty cheeks. So bring your booty cheeks in. And that's, if you want to work on your posture, we got to work on it from the bottom up. That allows us to then strengthen from our core.
The roots.
Oh, yes. You feel it? And it's okay to move like a snake too. Move your upper body like a snake. Just finding where that alignment is. And then finally, when we come to our shoulders, just slowly allowing our shoulders to relax. Melting them away from our ears, not pushing them back or forward, but just down. We can do that because we have lightness. We have lightness now. We're supported at our base. We can be light further up. I want to invite y'all to face your palms forward, opening to abundance. Go ahead and close your eyes. I invite y'all to close your eyes while we're in this position. Your head from side to side. Continuing to breathe in through your nose and slowly out through your nose. And notice how you feel. Do you feel strong? Where do you feel strong? I'm noticing a little lightness. at the top of my head as I bring myself into alignment. With our eyes closed and in mountain pose, start to bring our attention to the very top of our head. And we can picture a crown and start to straighten our head to make sure that that crown don't fall. And when it's straight, we can picture a white light coming from our head where that crown is, connecting to the heavens. That same light that Flo showed us earlier is our connection to the heavens. We want it to be as strong as possible. So we're bringing our spine into alignment, and that energy moves strong through our bodies, from the crown all the way down to our roots through our feet. We're connected to both heaven and earth. So now here, I'm going to move, but y'all stay where you are. From mountain pose, we're going to move through our sun salutation. So on our next inhale, we slowly bring our arms overhead, bringing our palms to meet. On our exhale, we're going to swan dive forward, or a forward fold, and we're hinging here at our hips, allowing our head to hang heavy. On an inhale, we're going to lift up to a flat back. Our fingertips to our shins. And on our next exhale, we're going to release into our forward fold again. Inhale, plant both hands right outside of your feet. And one by one, bring each foot back to enter into plank pose. And if you'd like, you can go ahead and you can bring your knees down so that you're on your knees for plank. That's fine too. What's important in plank is that we want to give a small micro bend back in our arms, making sure that our elbows don't splay out to the sides. We're going to hold plank for 3 more breaths. Breathing in through our nose, activating our core, bringing our bellies into our spine, our navel into our spine. Breathing out, feeling firmly supported by the earth. On our next inhale, we're going to shift forward and exhale as we lower slowly onto the ground. Rest here. And again, acknowledge all of the surfaces that are touching the earth, making sure that my fingers are spread wide. I'm firmly supported by my arms that are on the floor. Checking in with my hips all the way down to the balls of my feet. Go slowly. When I'm ready, on an inhale, I'm going to lift my chest, spread my chest out wide for cobra. Sending all the weight into the hips. On the inhale. And on the next exhale, I'm going to tuck my toes under and lift into our first downward facing dog. And for downward facing dog, we imagine that there is a rope that comes up under our hips to lift us. So 60% of our weight is being sent back there to our hips so that our spines can just unfurl and take up as much space as they need to. This is not a workout for your shoulders. It shouldn't be. One more breath. All right, let's inhale. We're going to look up and jump or step forward to the front of your mats. Go ahead and exhale, forward fold. Look up to a half back as we inhale. Exhale as we drop again into forward fold. And then inhale, rise slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring our tailbone into alignment, our mid back, our upper back. Lastly, our heads. And bringing our arms out across to meet, and up. Bringing our palms to meet. Exhaling as we bring our palms down between our eyebrows, in front of our mouths, in front of our chest. Thank you for that sun salutation. So if y'all are watching this on the replay, feel free to play that again and go through the sun salutation again. Since we're short on time, I think that I will do tree pose with us, and then I will we'll get on our bats and close out our movement practice. Oh, can y'all hear me okay? Flo, I'm good? Powering up?
Good.
Okay, sounds good.
You are powerful.
Okay, so for tree pose, I'm gonna turn to face y'all. And so in tree pose, we can start out again in mountain pose actually. So again, feeling our feet and how we're supported. And we're gonna start to shift our weight into our left foot and slowly bring our right foot off of the ground. Know that we are supported, we're balanced on our left foot. And we can take our right foot and grab that with our right hand around our ankle and find a place that's comfortable on your leg to rest that foot. It could be on your, I guess this is your shin, or what is this, your thigh, but just not your knee. So either here or here. And starting to bring awareness to the lower half of our body, bringing our concentration there. And in front of you, you can find something that is stationary, something that's not moving, to bring your physical eyes attention to. Start to focus on. And if you feel balanced enough, you can bring your two palms together to form a lotus in front of your heart space. Continuing to breathe here in through our nose and out through our nose. If you find a lot of balance, you can extend your limbs, bringing your palms up to reach for the ceiling, just melting our shoulders away from our ears. If you feel real steady, you can get silly and move around you like a tree swaying in the wind. Breaths wherever you are, and come down slowly. Regroup in your pose. Before we start to shift our weight into our right foot and release our left, starting to shake it out a little, give it some love. And when you're ready on the inhale, find a place on your leg that is comfortable to rest your foot, rest your left foot. Putting our tailbone to the ground, aligning our spine, all the way up to our crown. And then finding that comfortable place to focus on, and wherever your hands feel welcomed, where they feel called, in front of your heart space, up above, reaching, swaying. Continuing to breathe and be aware of our roots, how we're planted, how we're planted. Okay, awesome. I'm going to take 2 more breaths here. All right. Great job, Flo. Great job, folks. So to close us out, I'm going to ask us to lay down with on our backs on the mat, and so just go ahead and lower slowly. I see Flo getting set up, vertebrae by vertebrae, exhaling slowly as I go. Head to rest on the earth. Last, I'm going to spend some time getting comfy on the floor, noticing all of the parts of my body that are meeting the floor right now and that are welcoming me. I'm going to take a twist because I think my spine needs it. So if you want to do that too, you can raise your right knee to a 90-degree angle. I'm going to put my right arm, you can see me well enough. So spread your right arm out to the side. And I'm going to take my left hand and grab my right knee and bring my right knee down to my left side. All the while I'm going to turn my gaze over to my right hand and keeping my shoulder on the ground, at my right shoulder on the ground as I bring my right knee to my left side. Breathing deeply here as we take this twist. Noticing that it's a little harder to breathe. When our body's doing something, it's twisting. On the next inhale, I'm going to raise my right foot back up. And I'm going to switch all these positions. Put my right hand or my right foot down. Lifting my left knee. Gazing over to my left hand. Bringing my right hand to grab my left knee. Slowly lowering my left knee to my right side as I keep my left shoulder down on the floor. And breathing as I twist. Next inhale, I'm gonna get out of this by bringing my left knee back up, bringing my gaze to center. I'm going to hug my knees into my chest, just for a centering position. My feet back and forth as I do this. And then coming between the legs, I'm going to take my my pointer and my little finger on each side to grab my my big toes and move into happy baby pose. And so with happy baby pose, we want to bring our tailbone. We want to focus on bringing our tailbone down to the floor while we pull down on our toes here. And swing from side to side. It's fun. And when you're ready, we're going to take our final pose, Shavasana. So for Shavasana, we're going to just lay down, allow our feet to splay out with our palms facing up. And taking stock again of all the places where our body meets the mat, where we are greeting Mother Earth, where we are supported. Continuing to be attuned with our breath, allowing our breath to reach a natural pace. I'm going to walk us through a body scan, just releasing any tension in these areas and offering them to Mother for support. Releasing tension from the top of our heads to our eyebrows, allowing our eyes to relax. Bringing our tongue down from the roof of our mouth, allowing our jaws to relax, releasing any tension that's remaining in our shoulders. Melting our entire backside into the floor, into the mat. Releasing tension in our knees and our ankles. And just allowing ourselves to rest here. So when you're ready, you can go ahead and scoot over to one side, lay down in that like fetal position, you know? Lay down in fetal position. Yeah, rest. As you start to come back, and when you're ready, you can come up to a seated position. To close out our yoga practice, I'm going to chant Om for a little bit, Flo, and then I'll ring the bell to count us out. So, it's time. Okay, maybe no chanting for today.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want
let's close with the Om, and then you can bring us out.
Okay. So, if you want to go ahead and chant Om with me, we can do that after the inhale. Otherwise, you can just listen in. So, breathing in through our nose I serve from a higher place in some ways.
Thank you, Sheila. That was so powerful. It was the medicine that I needed. Thank you for your practice. Thank you for your medicine. Thank you for your words, your voice. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in to another episode of Soul Play, co-starring Fairy Godsis and Cindershilla. Until next time.
Next time. Okay.
Until next time. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.